This is why no other beekeeper on YouTube compares to me. None of them are even as close as to me as being as good as I am. I do inspections up here in Michigan during the winter in my bee room. And why? Why do I have to do that? Because of the toxic chemicals. And no other beekeeper on YouTube is going to tell you this, but the toxic chemicals your bees are bringing in during the summer cause your bees not to live very long during the winter. Instead of living 5 to 6 months, you can get 3 to 4 months out of them. So my colonies are shrinking during the winter. And the longer winter is, the harder it is for them to have enough bees to get restarted. So here it is, 4th of July, while all of you guys are out having a good time, partying, wasting your money. I don't know why you think 4th of July is some big party. What are you free from? You're not free from anything, okay? Think about it. The rich people run your life. You're nothing more than a slave. Here is, I made a list. I made a list of all the colonies. I went through my notes, made a list of all the colonies that should still have queen cells, the ones I redid. And I started with the last day I did a frame of brood and eggs, and my failed mating nukes was June 30th. So I'm going through, I wrote all these down. And I'm up to June 22nd. June 21st, I've actually gone through those already. So here's 171. And this colony was so big, and I didn't find a virgin queen in it. So I went ahead, I put a frame of brood in here. And what I did was, because it's so big, I went ahead and I gave them 10 frames. It just makes it harder for you to do hive inspections because you got to pull out a frame. And the frames I put on either side of the frame of brood and eggs were completely not built on. They were just foundation. And what am I finding? I'm finding brood, larvae, eggs, okay? And a little bit of nectar here and there. This right here is the frame of brood and eggs that I put in here on June 22nd. Like I said, it's July 4th. So that's what, 12 days? So this right here colony, I was going to check tomorrow anyway. I usually check on the 13th day. Here is a frame of brood. And it's not a stupid bee barn frame that Vinyl Farm says a huge frames. Why the fuck would you want a huge frame? It's hard enough to pull out a deep and handle it gently. Why the hell? I've seen the titles of his videos and pictures. He's got huge frames. Why the hell would you want a huge frame? You are a stupid moron. And for these beekeepers want a single brood chamber. I don't understand that. I thought you wanted a lot of bees, a lot of workers to go out and gather honey. Why would you want to restrict the brood? And you guys are all morons. You know? Like, say, for instance, I said this before in videos. Why the hell would you want a galvanized cover? Out in the sun, this is so hot you can't put your hand on here. I switched to white aluminum. Never gets hot. There's just so many things about American beekeepers. Why the fuck would you want to graft from your best queens and get all inbred? You guys are a bunch of stupid-ass morons. That's what the fucking problem in this country. The government is controlled by the wealthy. That's all this Ukraine war is. The military-industrial complex is making money, destroying all these old weapons in these countries. France, Germany, all these European countries, and the U.S., they're going to buy new military equipment from the military-industrial complex. So you guys, you're a bunch of brainwashed morons. Face it. You guys don't have the backbone to stand up to your country like the French do. Look at the news. The French are burning their country. You guys are too busy having a good time. Go ahead, have a good time. And guess what? When you're done having a good time, you got to go back and you got to get back to work. You got to make that money up all over again, you know? So here we are. I thought there's around 30 when I made a video the other day. There's 66, but guess what? That one has a laying queen. So I'm going to go through and check some more. Like I said, nobody on YouTube does it better. I've said that before. Nobody compares to me on YouTube. I don't put videos on to get views, you know, and likes and subscribers. I put videos on there because on YouTube because I know I'm better than you. I'm better than 99% of Americans. Why? Why am I better? Because I know how this country operates. You think all these people think Donald Trump's going to save us? He's going to get reelected. Oh, come on. It's just another puppet. It's all between the Republicans and Democrats, back and forth. After a few years, you get sick of one party, you vote for the other. That's all it is. You guys are stupid fucking morons. Okay? Thank you.